Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I'm going to tell you something, man. I think the guy is like the biggest coward I've ever met. Chris Clinton, the sheriff of Towns County, he is a coward. He is a coward. He goes on a radio station. We're not going to knock the radio station because I know the owner of the station. They're good people, but there's a show there that he goes on in the mornings and he yells, "We're fake news," and so on and so forth. And he is just a coward. He does not have the cojones to face me. So if anybody's watching from Towns County, ask Chris Clinton why he does not have the cojones, why he doesn't have a set to debate me on the air. I wish I had enough money, because I don't. And we're going to say alleged, and we're going to say I think, and it would be possible, because we're not going to call it out, because him and his lovely bride that goes around lying and bad-mouthing and bashing us all the time up there in that area. But that being said, you know, I would love to have enough money to just rip into that sheriff's office and tear into every piece of paperwork to see if there's possible alleged, because we get the emails, corruption, possible alleged problems in his office. All right, so that being said, oh, did you miss? I don't care for him very much. All right, we talked about the Vietnam. Put that up one more time, Sam, number 35. Okay. Number 35, I have it here somewhere. Where is, I thought I had the... I thought I had the Vietnam traveling wall up. There it is. It's in Blue Ridge today at 2. Go check out the Vietnam traveling wall in Blue Ridge today at 2. And we'll give you more information on tomorrow's show. Friday, we will be tomorrow morning, Sycamore Crossing in Blue Ridge. Can't wait for that show. Sycamore Crossing in Blue Ridge. Tomorrow morning, Ask the Doc. Ask the Doc. All-Star Political Panel, Pet of the Week, North Georgia Senior Living. Now, Ukrainian prosecutor that Biden got fired says he was told to back off the investigation. So this is on the Daily Wire. Ukrainian prosecutor that Biden got fired says he was told to back off investigation, reports say. Former Ukrainian prosecutor Viktor Shokin, who was fired after then Vice President Joe Biden pressured the president of Ukraine to fire him as he investigated a company, Burisma, that employed Biden's son, Hunter. Also, Devin Archer, you want to look into that, John Kerry, says that he was told to back off the investigation into the company before he was fired. This is a quote. The fired prosecutor at the center of the Ukrainian controversy said during a private interview with President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, earlier this year that he was told to back off an investigation into a natural gas firm that was linked to Biden's son, according to details in an interview that were handed over to Congress by the State Department Inspector General Wednesday. Handed over Wednesday. They will not hear any evidence. Okay? So give me number 32. 32. State Department IG turns over documents to Congress. House Dems say package contained debunked conspiracy theories. So if it, number 32, if Giuliani is publicly saying that Shokin was told to back off, okay? And this package went in yesterday. It's debunked. We've debunked it, all right? So I had another one I was going to bring up. I'm telling you, there's another one I want to look at really quick, see if I have it here. GOP demands equal playing field ahead of former Ukrainian envoy Volker scheduled to testimony. Okay? House Republicans are demanding an equal playing field in the Democrat-led impeachment probe against President Trump's Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff said ahead of Thursday's scheduled today testimony from former U.S. envoy of Ukraine, Kurt Volker, that GOP members of the Foreign Affairs Committee will not be permitted to ask questions or have equal representation during the session. So he's going to bring in, okay, they're going to bring in, when he says equal representation, one, they're not going to get to answer questions, and two, they're not going to be able to have all their little advisors behind them like the Democrats. Democrats can bring anybody they want, and they will have all the time they want, and Republicans will not be heard. I just put it up, number 32 again. I'm going to do it one more time just to say it. The IG said, we need to give you some information. 2 days ago, the media yelled, oh my God, it's information we have to have now. It's urgent. It's urgent. So it went behind closed doors. You're not hearing the reports. And House Dems say a package containing debunked conspiracy theories. They don't even talk about it. So no longer is this the urgency. So let me go through my pictures once again. Number 31. This is the roundup of the show. So we're going to start counting down some pictures one after another. Trump lashes out over impeachment inquiry. Calls probe bullshit. I love it. Bullshit. Remember when you're like in the 6th grade and the teacher went by and you went, bullshit. And who said that? It wasn't me. I'm doing my... Remember? Trump just called it right out. Anyhow, calls pro bullshit, slams Adam Schiff, scolds reporter. Scolded him. Scolded him. What the hell's wrong with you guys? You know Biden and his son are stone cold crooked. And you're asking me about a phone call. And why I held up the American people's tax money, because we're not suckers any longer. All right, let's go to number 30. Trump lashes out at impeachment inquiry. Adam Schiff should be so lucky to have the brains, honor, and strength of Secretary of State Mike Pompeo for a lowlife like Schiff, who completely fabricated my words and ran them to Congress as though they were said by me to demean a first-in-class West Point is sad. Schiff, White House Intel chairman, got early account of whistleblowers' accusations. Schiff is a fraud, Shifty Schiff, and he could not even carry Mike Pompeo's jockstrap. That's what he said. Let's go to number 29. The do-nothing Democrats should be focused on building up our country, not wasting everybody's time and energy on bullshit. I love it. I love it. All right. So here is Bernie Sanders, number 27. Let me just roll this out. Don't forget, Bernie, number 27. This is the guy that wants Medicare for all. But he enjoyed his U.S. Senator privilege health care, where he's got his stents put in, everything's done, 24 hours, no appointments, bada bing, bada boom, he's finished. This guy is a multimillionaire. He is. He enjoys his privileges, his white old man privileges, and he got to enjoy the privileges of the great American healthcare system with his Senate healthcare card. Number 26. I'm not going anywhere. I got to keep that one around. I'm not going anywhere. Rips Trump's effort to smear him and his family. You may try to smear me, but I'm not going anywhere. Number 25. MSNBC right out of the box, 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Trump unleashes profanity. Bullshit. He unleashes, now this is their, they determine things. It's just like you can't impeach this guy because Adam Schiff and the Democrats have already predetermined the verdict. He's guilty. There's no hearing. Trump unleashes profanity and false accusations amid growing impeachment inquiry. They've determined this. Okay? Number 24, we'll just throw this. I might bypass some of them. The New York Times, Schiff got early account of accusations as whistleblower concerns grew. The House staff member, this is Schiff's, the House staff member followed the committee's procedures, suggested the officer find a lawyer, suggested the officer find a lawyer and advise him to meet with Inspector General with whom he could file a whistleblower complaint. Meet with him. Here, we're going to write it. Number 23. We're going to write, Schiff got early account of accusations as whistleblowers' concerns grew. We're going to write. Now, you might think MSNBC, they did this story. No, if you're watching them, they put this up. So don't take what I'm doing this morning as, look, MSNBC is doing the story. No. They put this up and then they exonerate. Then they spend the time exonerating and chopping down where this is not real. But it is, but it's not. You did see it, but you didn't. That's what they do. Schiff got early account, the whistleblower, days before. We think you should go to the IG and find out how to file a complaint. But here, take this with you. Here's the complaint. Number 22. A little pencil neck geek is getting firm here. We're not fooling around. They want Putin's transcripts. Number 21, Putin. I'm not against U.S. releasing transcripts of my calls with Trump. I'm not against it. Let me tell you something. Any good attorney will tell you, don't say anything you do not want read back to you in the court of law. Period. So Putin said, put them out there. Okay. Number 20. Biden addresses his Ukraine record in effort to clear allegations by Trump. Okay, there you go. Let's go to, here we go. I told you, right after Biden, I did this on purpose. This guy is MSNBC, I forget what his name is, 19. Biden, no truth in Trump's allegations. What they do is they will pull up what Trump says and what's going on, and then they will pull their time into exonerating Democrats, running cover for them. Number 18, Biden, no truth in Trump's allegations. Number 17, MSNBC, Biden to Trump, I'm not going anywhere. Number 16, once an obscure diplomat, Volker at the center of Trump inquiry. He did work for the State Department. He was recalled from Ukraine by resigning from the State Department last Friday, made it to where the State Department could not, now you think about this, could not legally tell him not to testify. So do you think the State Department and Mike Pompeo, he's a very smart man, when I say allowed this guy to resign Friday so he could be here this Thursday to testify, not under the thumb of the State Department? Do you not think they already know what he's going to do and say? I think so. That's why they won't let Republicans talk to this guy. Volker is behind closed doors now. He was a Ukrainian diplomat, okay? He was called back, and he's at the center of the Trump inquiry because let me tell you what he's doing. He's testifying behind closed doors where Adam Schiff will not let Republicans ask questions, provide documents, question evidence that they have or have assistance with them to help because they don't want to know. Number 15, there's the man. Giuliani consulted with Manafort on Ukraine. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know the details, but if I'm Giuliani, tell me everything I need to know before I go over there. This is the guy they threw in jail, Paul Manafort. You will see. This will unravel on Democrats like nothing. No wonder they kept Guantanamo Bay open. Maybe we need to send some Dems down there to play volleyball with the other whatevers. 14. Representative Max Rose in New York announces support for impeachment. Oh, there's a shocker. This is the one the president brought up yesterday. I did not get in too deep. Let me say this. I did not get in too deep with it. President Trump laughed off yesterday. Number 13, shoot migrants in the leg, build alligator moat behind Trump's ideal of the border. Really? He laughed about that. This is what they're doing every day. Number 10. Okay, see, watch what they're doing. They're tying okay, Mike Pence to Trump in the Ukraine, they want to impeach both. Just watch for that, okay? They want to impeach both. Number 9, Axios, impeachment engulfs government. Every single day there will be polling numbers to try to pressure you to turn on the president. There'll be polling numbers to make you believe that the American people are turning on the president. This is all all fake, phony poll numbers. Number 8, should Congress begin impeachment proceedings to remove President Trump? Number 8, you really want me to believe that 46% of Americans say, yes, let's remove President Trump? Number 8. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Program might freeze up. I don't want to give a hard time to the producer. The program sometimes might have a catch and it doesn't pull up the picture as quick as I call for it. Number 7, President of Finland swats Trump's hand away during a meeting. Trump goes in, he goes, if you look at the face on this guy yesterday, he can't get out of this damn country fast enough. Because he comes here because he knows the World Trade Organization, the EU, Airbus. He knows with Brexit, he knows he needs to talk to the President of the United States about serious stuff. And if you look on his face yesterday, he's like, how the hell do I get out of here? Okay? I'm glad I don't deal with this at home. Number 6, not 56, 6. What is the main reason Congress should begin? What is the main reason Congress should begin impeachment proceedings? So you get this call. What is the main reason Congress should begin impeachment proceedings? 58% because Trump committed an impeachable offense. See, or Trump has proven he's unfit to serve. Those are the 2 questions. Those are the 2 answers. All right? So the people that say, you know what, those are my 2 answers, I'm hanging up the phone, they're not in the survey. Number 5, New York Times, Adam Schiff. We're not fooling around here. We're corrupt as they come, and we've got George Soros' money to back us. House Democrats vow to subpoena White House. And let's remember, let's do this. Let's go with number 3. Let's end the show there. Paul Ryan, right? Paul Ryan did not give out the subpoenas like Nancy Pelosi, Nancy with the cookies. So let me look at the camera and say, you know what? Adam Schiff, you couldn't carry Mike Pompeo's jockstrap. Love that. This is all a bunch of bullshit, like the president says. And you know Biden and his son are stone cold corrupt. Okay, crooked. Stone cold crooked. You know Biden and his son are stone cold crooked. And we also know that your host, BKP, I have been saying for the longest time, I don't say fake news that much anymore, but that often. I have said for the longest time, because I know the president got it from me. You know he did. Hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media. Absolutely, right? Hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media. We're going to be at Sycamore Crossing in the morning in Blue Ridge. Can't wait to get there. As I always say, I wonder if the All-Star panel will have anything to talk about. So I will be your host there in the morning. We will have Dr. William Whaley. Ask the Doc. We will have the All-Star Political Panel. Then we will have North Georgia Senior Living with Jesse Barton, the Community Relations Director at Cameron Hall. Boom, got it. And then we'll have the Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Rena will bring us a Pet of the Week. We round it out that way. There you go.